Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy and I'm the 911 Stitcher. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2020. This is video number 46. I am here today with Callie, the calico cat. She's the one I've talked about before that never leaves my side. She is my little shadow. She is a very strange cat. She's got such a personality and she follows me around everywhere. When I had my surgery, she would sit in bed with me and she would put her paw on my face and just stare up at me. It's like she knows. She's just very in tune with things that are going on, and she's a different cat. She's got a great personality. So anyway, let's talk about cross stitching. If I didn't already say, this video is about cross stitch, and I've got some stuff to show you, great Halloween things. I did my Halloween tree, although I didn't pull out all the decorations. Next video, I'll show some pictures and show you a close-up of the tree. I've only, believe it or not, got one Mill Hill decoration that I stitched. It is over here on this end of the tree, right there. It's right there, a little Dracula Mill Hill. I did have another one. It was I can't remember what it was, but I accidentally put too much glue on the perforated paper on the back and it completely fell apart. So that kind of bummed me out. Anyway, I am going to show some Halloween finishes that I've done in the past. One of them just came from the finisher, so I'm excited to show you. And the way it came out is just so beautiful. So let's talk about some cross stitch news real quick. I have giveaway winners. We are celebrating my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So I did giveaways in the last video. I have 14 winners. So stand by because I might call your name. And I have more stuff to tell you. So stay tuned. Let's talk about some cross stitching news. Kathy Barrick came out with, she has a stocking that is called Embroiderous Stocking, and she has been wanting for a long time, she said, to make it into an actual chart instead of a stocking, because not everybody wants to do a stocking. I'm not good at doing a finish. Thankfully, I have a wonderful finisher that I send my things to. She can turn it into a stocking, but sometimes people just aren't, they don't want to stitch a stocking, but they see a cute design. And Kathy Barrick has this one that I just showed a few minutes ago, Embroiderous Stocking, and she has changed it into a cross-stitch chart, a little sampler chart. So it's available in her Etsy shop, Kathy Barrick. It's available in paper and in PDF. So that's very cool, and I love that she did that for those of us that maybe don't want to do a stocking. I do have a stocking in mind. I want to do, I think it's a Blackbird stocking, or is it Plum Street? Olga's, no, it's not Olga. What is it called? I'll have to show you in the next video. I have not got the chart yet, but I plan to, and it is a stocking. I would like to go ahead and do the stocking part of it. So anyway, I just thought that was really cool that Kathy Barrick actually, that she took the time to convert the chart for those of us that wanted to stitch it as a regular chart instead of a stocking. Other news. November 1st, in my group on Facebook, Stitching 911, if you haven't joined, we'd love to have you. We are doing a November 1st Carolyn Manning stitch along. Now, the stitch along has no end date. That's the best thing about this stitch along and a great reason to join, because there is no ending date. So you're not pressured into doing a stitch along where you have deadlines and, oh, you need to do this many stitches by this date. Nope, it's open-ended. So grab any Carolyn Manning chart. I'm trying to decide between two. Callie, you gotta sit down. I have two in mind. I have them both kitted up with DMC. I am thinking about Watermelon Tourmaline. Isn't that beautiful? So I kitted it up with the DMCs, and that's one choice that I might start on November 1st. The other choice is called Sea Glass. It's gorgeous. This is Sea Glass. Now, the thing about Carolyn Manning that is so cool is that you don't have to do a full coverage piece like this. She has smaller charts, she has snowmen, and she has trees. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show her 2 new releases that just came out. One of them is a tree, and it is Peppermint Pine. Isn't that cute? So see, you don't have to do a full coverage. You could do a tree for the stitch along. Basically, you're just starting on the same day we are. Post pictures of your updates, of progress, of any questions you have in the group Stitching 911 on Facebook, and join us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So where did it go? Peppermint Pine was the first one. Birthday Cake is the other new release by Carolyn Manning. November 1st is the start date, so choose any chart you want. It could be one of the snowmen also. She's got some really cute snowmen on her website. I wanted to mention a great new design that just came out that I got. It's by Galiana Cross Stitch Designs on Etsy. Check them out. They have got beautiful designs, and I want to show their new release. It is Bookcase Sampler. It's available in PDF. Now, I am a book lover. I love books. I'm looking at a bookcase right now to my left. I just love reading, and I try at nighttime to put my phone down and read a little bit more. So when I saw that it was a bookcase, I loved it. Got the chart, and she offered in the Stitching 911 group, if you join us, you are more than welcome to the discount that she offered for our group. 25% off for the members if you use the code Galiana911, and 911 are numbers. It's available through midnight GMT time. October 18th is the deadline. So if you'd like to check out Galiana, it's Galliana Cross Stitch Designs on Etsy. Check them out. Use the coupon code, and we'd love to have you join in the group as well. I don't know when I'm going to start Bookcase Sampler, but I love it. It's just so me. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about that. This past Friday, I was so fortunate to meet a favorite Flosstuber of mine who has become a very, very good friend. Her name is Daleen. I've mentioned her before in previous videos. Thank you, Callie. And her Flosstube is so SEW grateful. She's also on Instagram. And we got to meet. She lives in Washington. She came down to Southern California to see her family. And I can't wait to show you the picture of the 2 of us at breakfast with our husbands. Daleen was just, she's become one of my good friends, and we talk almost every day. I have learned recipes from her. I've learned about gardening. I've learned about chickens because we're interested in maybe getting a couple chickens. And she has just become such a friend. She checks in with me to see how I'm doing. It's wonderful. She got to meet Monkey. We brought Monkey to breakfast with us, and it was so fun. So I showed the picture, but I wanted to show what she made me. She put together a big giant bag of chocolate, and sitting on top of the chocolate is this little pumpkin. Isn't this adorable? This is fabric, and then she used like floss to go around the bottom of the pumpkin to gather the fabric. She told me a little bit how to do it. I would love to tell you guys because it's something I would love to try and make more of these. I think they're beautiful. She mentioned that she put some rice on the bottom so that's heavy, so it doesn't like tip over, so it stays heavy on the bottom. And then I think she put like the batting or fire fill, is that what it's called? The batting on the top. But I love how she put the rice at the bottom so it's a nice sturdy pumpkin. But that's the top. Cute little button, gathered the fabric, and then added the lines. It's just beautiful. So I have it sitting next to me when I stitch. Daleen, it was such fun meeting you. And our husbands really hit it off. They talked golf, they talked military, they talked Callie, they talked about all kinds of different things. And so we plan on going up to Washington to see them and spend some time with them. So it was a very fun weekend. Other bit of cross stitch news. I came across, he's new to me, but he's not a new Flosstuber by any means. His name, oh, I missed his name, but his Flosstube name is Blitstitch, B-L-I-T Stitch. If you want to see one of the most beautiful finishes, I'm telling you, Callie, just a second, get down right now. It was one of the most beautiful finishes I think I have ever seen. It was a Teresa Wentzler, and it was called English Garden. Check out Blitstitch. If it wasn't his last video, I haven't checked to see if he's got a current video. I will put it in the notes below and let you know which video it is to check out. I don't think I've ever seen a cross stitch. He went through every part of that stitch. It's got beads, it's got specialty stitches, it's got all kinds of different things. I remember him talking about how he would take his floss between the beads and the different specialty stitches that he did. Check out Blitstitch and look for the English Garden finish that he has by Teresa Wentzler. It's just fantastic. And like I said, he goes through each section of it and shows you what he did. It's just fantastic. It was a whip he had been working on for several years, I believe he said, and it's finished. Again, in the notes below, I'll let you know which video it is. Before I forget, talking about YouTube commercials, I've noticed that YouTube will randomly go in and change my settings, and it's really making me mad. So if you start seeing commercials in the middle, right smack dab in the middle of, in the middle of my YouTube video, I'm trying to go in periodically and make sure they're not turned on, because to me there's nothing more annoying than going and watching a video and having these commercials pop up in the middle of the video. Now I have it set to where they should not be popping up, but let me know if you see them in the middle. I know they're in the beginning of the video, that's fine, but it's the middle commercials that have been kind of making me mad. And like I said, I'll check a couple days later and sure enough, settings will be turned on to, they're called mid-roll commercials. So anyway, hopefully I've turned them off, and I will continue to watch to make sure you guys don't get those commercials and stuff. Let's talk about the fun part of the video. Giveaway winners for the 1-year Flosstube anniversary. I'm excited to announce that I have 14 different winners. Number 1 was Calvin and Clyde by Stitching with the Housewives. It's a brand new chart, and the winner of the Calvin and Clyde chart is Colorado Cross Stitcher. Congratulations, get a hold of me. My email address is stacer5. It's stacer5@AOL.com. Send me an email and let me have your address, and I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. Colorado Cross Stitcher. Yay, congratulations. Number 2 is Clovis and Stanley, Stitching with the Housewives cross stitch chart. Karen Austin, Austen. Karen, email me, this chart is yours. Number 3 was the red floss. There are 5 DMCs and 1 silk. It is Belsoise silk tulip color, all in red. The winner of the red floss is Melanie Cameron. Congratulations, Melanie. I'm going through these a little fast because I have more stuff to show you. Number 4, Mesa, 28 count. Picture this plus fabric. It's a really good size, 18 by 27, 28 count. The winner of the Mesa, Carol Hebert, Hebert. Congratulations, Carol. Send me an email, you won. The next one we've got green floss. There are 5 DMCs and 1 classic colorworks. The color is Fancy Green Nancy. Green floss, Susan Farwell, Farwell, Farwell. Congratulations, Susan, you won the floss. Next up, the blue floss. Comes in this pretty bag. We've got 5 DMC, and we have 1 classic colorwork called Milady's Teal. And the winner of the blue, Maria Young. Congratulations, Maria, this is yours. Send me an email, I'll send it to you. Next up, 40 count vellum. 40 count vellum is by Kitten Stitcher. I got this off of Kitten Stitcher. I don't know the brand name. I just can't remember it. I don't know if it's on the back. I can't see the back of it. Anyway, 40 count. It's a beautiful, beautiful vellum fabric. It is, let's see, the winner is Karen Kennard, Kinard. Karen, this is yours. Congratulations. Next up, We have Madame Chantilly's Summer. This is the one I told you that 123 Stitch did not send me a cover, so I'm going to put it in this envelope for you. It is brand new. I have not stitched this, and this is very cute. I love this. I might have to get this for myself. Madame Chantilly's Summer goes to Felice Amadio. Felice, congratulations. This is your chart. Send me an email. Next up, we have 16 count Mountain Air Dreams of Spring. Isn't that pretty? And this is a good size fabric too. It's not a real tiny piece. It's a good size. The winner of this one is 16 count Diane Throop, T-H-R-O-O-P. Congratulations, Diane. The next one, we have 16 count Legacy. Really, really pretty fabric. 16 count goes to Quilter 2006. Yay! Quilter 2006. Now we're on to the bags. Remember, I had a viewer, Diane, made all these bags for me. They are yours. So let's name the winners. The one with the gold top, the zipper on the front. It does come with a thread keeper. That's the front of it. That's the back of it. God, these are so beautiful. The winner of this particular bag with the gold top is Rachel Vives Heskett. Congratulations, Rachel. This is your bag. Send me an email. The next bag we have, number 12, is the silver top. And you've got the back of it's a cemetery. And you also have the floss keep that will arrive with your bag. This bag goes to Vicki in Kansas. Congratulations, Vicki. This is your bag. I'm happy to mail it to you. Two more. We've got one with a purple top, a beautiful crow, purple top, cemetery background. This one goes to Guess Who's Knitting. Congratulations, Guess Who's Knitting. This is your bag. And last but not least, number 14, you have the black zipper top. This is the back. And the winner of this one is Tony Grinzik, G-R-Z-Y-C-H. Tony, congratulations. This is your bag. I'm so thrilled that you all celebrated my 1-year floss tube. I can't thank you guys enough. I really, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to be able to send you these giveaways. So I can't wait to hear from you guys. Let me show a couple of finishes. One I got back from the finisher. This is called Let's Go Trick or Treating, I believe, by Bobby G Designs. This came back from the finisher just a few weeks ago. Isn't that beautiful? It was my first time stitching on black. I believe it's 18 count Aida. That ghost, no joke, was tough. And I don't know what made it so tough. So there's a better look of the actual stitched part. She designed it with a bow, or she put the bow on the top, and then she layered some fabric. And that's my piece. It's a hanging stitch, or finish, I should say. Isn't that just beautiful? I am so thrilled when I received it. This has been one of my favorite cross stitches. Like I said, doing it on black was not easy at first. Now I've discovered a lap light that I have that I used to do diamond painting. It's like a light board that I lay in my lap, but now I have a magnifier with a bright light and I can do black a lot better. So I don't think I put any beading on this. I think it's just all DMC. And again, this is Let's Go Trick or Treating by Bobby G Designs. I think this finish is just beautiful. I always put the information down below of Kathy. She's the one who does my finishing, and I will put her name down below. But that ghost, look at that. I'm not sure what gave me trouble, but I know I had to frog it a few times and to get it right. And I just love it. I think it's just so cute. The next one I wanted to show you was called Halloween by Jardin Privé. Kathy did this as a fold where it can stand in do they call these trifolds? Bifold? Anyway, it's called Halloween by Jardin Privé. The only thing I wish I had done different is maybe used a little bit darker fabric so the skeleton showed up a little bit better. You can see him, but I just wish he was a little bit brighter. But she used a button, ribbon, and this beautiful fabric. And then this is the back. So it stands. So next video, you'll be able to see it back there standing on the back table there. Let's see, what else did I do? Did I use sparkle thread? No, I used DMC for this. This was not any kind of specialty thread. This is just DMC. And I love how it turned out. So I thought I would show that since I am going to display it for Halloween. And that one again, Jardin Privé, is called Halloween. The last one for Halloween I wanted to show that I pulled out was one I did. It's called Spooky October by Luminous Fiber Arts. Look at that one. This one I changed to a sparkle. So you can see the sparkle here in this thread and on top of the cat's hat. I'll show it up close. Isn't that cute? And I love that I did the green in the pot different. So this is by Luminous Fiber Arts. I dyed the fabric myself. Like how that turned out. It's just slightly modeled where it's a little darker in here, a little bit lighter here. And that's it. I love the sparkle. You can always change your, if you decide, like, I think this hat actually was designed to be purple and I changed it to green. So if you ever think I want to add some sparkly floss or add some beads for a little bit of bling, you can do whatever you want to your cross stitches. That's what I love so much. So that's what I did with that. I changed it just a little bit and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's very cute. So those will be displayed on my next floss tube. It'll be in the back. Let's show some whips that I've been working on. I think I forgot to bring them. I had to run downstairs and get my whips. So since my last video, I have had some progress on a few things. I haven't had a lot of time to stitch, but I did get some progress. This is Snooty Parrots by Barbara Anna Designs. This was started October 1st for a very special birthday month, Debbie. I just ran up the stairs, so I'm out of breath. Debbie from Creatively Yours. I say ran, I have a bad leg that I have to have surgery on in December, so I didn't run. I walked and I'm out of shape. Snooty Parrots, this is what I worked on by Barbara Anna Designs. Now this picture, I tend to like a little bit brighter of colors. I didn't change the colors. I just went with DMC and they are beautiful. They're a little bit brighter than what's showing up in the chart. Look at those parrots. Anyway, I started this on October 1st for Debbie's birthday. It was October 10th. Happy birthday, Debbie. And she is on Creatively Yours. It's a wonderful floss tube channel that I love. Now this fabric, I don't remember what I used. I think it's an R&R, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a Lakeside Linen Vintage Pecan Butter. I'm pretty sure. This is my progress. Isn't the border pretty? It's just like a dainty, pretty red border. I think it's gorgeous. So not a huge amount of progress. I'm going to start the alphabet next, which will be right in here. And I love this fabric. I am going to be put on the list again. I got it through Acorns and Threads. It is a beautiful, just a beautiful color. That's pretty true right there. Snooty Parrots by Barbara Anna Designs. So I'll continue to work on that. And I'll think of Debbie when I do. Her friend Alice is also participating. There are two others, Julia Sinclair. She has a floss tube. I will list it below. And one other person, I can't remember, but there's several people doing the stitch along. You can join us. It's called Snooty Parrot B-Day for birthday. Snooty Parrot B-Day Sal. I'll list it below if I didn't get it right. Okay, the next thing I worked on was A Year at Hawk Run Hollow. It is 20 count vintage country mocha. One of my favorite colors is vintage country mocha. So this is the chart. It's got a sticker on it, right in the middle of it. There we go. You guys remember I finished January, February, March. Now I'm starting April. This is the whole chart. No, Callie. And up close, that's what it looks like. So April showers. And Vintage Country Mocha is just so beautiful. And I miss doing Aida sometimes, so I'm using 20 count Aida. This is my little tiny bit of progress on April right there. But there you can see the whole thing. So pretty. That lion is really something else. Most of this is DMC. The red is Red Ribbon, which I believe is Classic Colorworks, one of my favorite colors. So this is called A Year at Hawk Run Hollow, and it has all the months of the year. I'll continue working on that also. Next, I worked on a stitch along that me and my friend Becca, she is my Stitchy home. Her and I are doing, I Went to Church Sampler by Brenda Keys. The Sampler Company is the name. I started originally down here, but I took it all out. I didn't like it, didn't like the fabric. Changed the fabric to a buttercream, and I love it. So now I'm working up in here, and I've got all this done. I also changed the border color because it was a real gold. I'm using Honeycomb from Classic Colorworks. And this is a 32 count. I might have to put a board behind it. Let me find my board. There it is, right in front of me. So this is a stitch along with Becca. She's doing all kinds of different fun things to hers too. And our stitch along is called The Roving Eye Sal. So here's my progress. I filled in all the yellow flowers at the very top and put my initials in the middle. That I think I already had done on the last video. So now I'm working my way down on the border, and I'll finish off the alphabet. And I'll just keep working on that too this month. It's really fun. It seems like it's moving fast. Now she started at the bottom, and so she's got the church done. She's got some people done, and it's beautiful. Hers is really pretty. And the hashtag for that is Roving Eye Sal, S-A-L, stitch along. Last, I've been working on the Nutcracker. This is from Bothy Threads in the United Kingdom. I was attracted to the bright, beautiful colors. I did do it on Aida. It came with 14 count. I switched it to 16 because I wanted to make sure I had enough floss, and it was a kit. And I can't wait to show you because for the longest time he didn't have a face. He was real creepy looking. If I have a picture, I'll insert it here. Talk about horrifying. This is my progress. Oh, let me fold it in half. There we go. There he is. He's got a face and he's got partial hair. He's got pants, the start of some pants. Now he needs the other half of his hair, his hat, and a hand and some hands. So that's by Bothy Threads. It did arrive from the United Kingdom super fast. When I ordered it, they sent it like the next day. That's how fast Bothy Threads was. I was so impressed with them. It was really neat. Okay, let's do new releases because we got a lot of new releases to show. Also, I celebrated my 7th wedding anniversary this week. So at the end of the video, I will include a few pictures that you might enjoy of my wedding. See me in a wedding dress and all glamored up. So in the meantime, let's talk about some new releases and then I'll let you go. Summer House Stitch Works came out with a beautiful one called Rose Air Blooming. And air is E''ER. Isn't that pretty? I think that's just such a beautiful chart. Pickle Barrel Designs has 2 of them. They have Autumn Arrival and Christmas Cutaway. Very, very cute. Another company that I've come to really love, it's fairly new, Whilst Iris Naps. Beautiful samplers, reproductions from their own collection. This one is called Miss Ada Bilson, 1863. And I believe the website is Whilst, WHILST, irisnaps.com, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll put it at the bottom. Miss Ada Bilson. Sue Hillis came out with a beautiful one. Okay, this is so cool. There are 2 different designs, and they're going to be shipping next week. 2 Halloween publications. One of them is called Something Wicked. It's a box and smalls. The other one she said is like this, but it's called Something Wicked 2, Banner and Biscornu. Isn't that cute? Next, from on Etsy, it's called Crochet A Go-Go, C-R-O-C-E-T-T-E, and then the letter A, Go-Go, all together on Etsy. It's called Christmas Friends. Are you back again to say hi? Next, we have By Shakespeare's Peddler. Contact kittenstitcher.com for this one because it's beautiful. 2 Skinny Dogs, Martha Mulder, 1859. It's all cross stitches, no specialty stitches, and no back stitching. Next, we have Homespun Elegance Pumpkin Pocket on Etsy. Homespun Elegance Pumpkin Pocket. Nicola Parkman, Hands Across the Sea. Oh my gosh, she came out with one of the most beautiful Bristol Orphanage samplers. This one is called Hope and Love, Clara and Maud Pinkernell, 1881. A Bristol Orphanage sampler. I love you. Yes, I do. I showed you Carolyn Manning's in the beginning of the video, Primitive Hair. She came out with several different things. Check her out on Instagram because you can see, I believe she had, I don't think it was a scissor fob. I remember a little cat. It wasn't a needle minder. You'll have to check it out. But I wanted to show the chart Fractor Lady in White. And then she also came out with Halloween This Way and Wicked Fancy. Callie is just the sweetest cat I've ever had. She also has Tree Farm, and she has 2 new fabrics. I wanted to show you, after Tree Farm gets done, I wanted to show you new fabric called Fancy Skulls, and another fabric called Dark Spell. On Etsy, there's a really neat designer called Cute Patterns by Maria. I want to show 2 of her new releases. Red Haired Witch. Isn't this adorable? All right, get down. You're making me hot. She'll be back up in a minute. Let's see. Cute Patterns by Maria, Red Haired Witch, and Autumn Harvest. Now, I mentioned before in several videos that one of my favorite Russian designers, I'm going to show her name here, Perunisvet. What you do is you go onto Instagram, search her name that I just showed, send her an instant message or a message through Instagram. She speaks English. If you're interested in any of the charts that she has below, she has beautiful charts. I've showed you several in the past. And this one I also got is just so cute, called Cats and Pumpkin. Aren't those cute? I love them. So again, on Instagram, all you do is send her a message and she sends you an invoice. PayPal will configure, it's a Russian chart, but the symbols to the colors and the chart itself is very easy to read. So if you see Russian on the chart, don't worry, because like I said, super easy to follow, super easy to read, and she speaks English. So just send her a message if you ever see any charts below her Instagram, Perunisvet, that you're interested in. She will send you the invoice. PayPal will configure Russian to whatever money you have, whatever currency you have. Super easy. Okay guys, that's all I have for this video, and I wanted to show you a couple of pictures from my wedding day. I thought you might like that. Just a couple. Join me on Stitching 911 on Facebook. 911 are the numbers, so Stitching space number 911 on Facebook. Join the Carolyn Manning. It's going to be a lot of fun, no pressure. You post progress whenever you want. It's just an open-ended type of stitch along, just for fun. Any chart, it can be any Carolyn Manning chart. And I'm on Instagram, 911 Stitcher is all spelled out in letters. And that's it. I wanted to leave you with a great sentence that someone wrote to me not too long ago. She said, cross stitch is my therapist. thought that was fantastic. Isn't that the truth? I'll tell you what, Cross Stitch has been my therapist many, many times. So I thank Cross Stitch. I thank all the designers. I thank all the wonderful fabric choices we have and floss. It's fantastic. So join me for my next floss tube, because I'll have more giveaways, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations to all the winners that won on this video, and thanks again everybody for celebrating my 1-year anniversary. I'll see you guys probably in 2 weeks. Bye guys.